We stand united in denouncing hate, terror, and violence in this community.
I think for the Jewish community, we want them to know that they're not alone.
A community shaken but standing strong. Tonight, a wave of support is surging through Boulder and Colorado's Jewish community. One day after the FBI says a targeted terror attack unfolded on Pearl Street Mall. We now know 12 people were hurt when investigators say a man yelled, quote, "Free Palestine," and then threw Molotov cocktails at a group on Pearl Street Mall. That was peacefully demonstrating for the release of Israeli hostages. Thank you for staying with us on Denver 7 News at 6. I'm Jessica Porter.
And I'm Shannon Ogden, live in Boulder. I'm here on Pearl Street on the mall near 13th. And those Molotov cocktails were thrown from that grassy area you seen just right behind me onto the people here on Pearl Street yesterday. And we have a lot of new information from investigators today, so let's get you caught up on what we know right now. The suspect is Mohammed Sabri Solomon, now facing federal hate crime charges and 16 counts of attempted first-degree murder. Now, according to a federal affidavit, he planned this attack for a year, deliberately targeting this group. And among those 12 injured, a Holocaust survivor who came to the U.S. decades ago seeking safety. We are told that survivor is out of the hospital tonight, but 3 other people remain hospitalized right now. Now, this is just the latest attack against the backdrop of the Israel-Hamas war. The conflict has really escalated global tensions and fueled a rise in anti-Semitism really across the country. And the violence also happened at the start of the Jewish holiday Shavuot. And just days after a man who yelled "Free Palestine" as well was charged with killing 2 Israeli embassy staffers outside a Jewish museum in Washington, D.C. Now tonight, we are digging deeper into the rise in anti-Jewish sentiment nationwide and here in Colorado, and what's being done to combat it.
Denver 7's Brandon Richard continues our team coverage live from the newsroom tonight. Brandon.
Well, every official we spoke to today shared concerns about anti-Semitism and said everyone needs to do a better job of calling it out.
We're talking about firebombs. Like, that's not something that happens in America.
Like most people, State Senators Daphne Michaelson-Jeannet and Judy Amabile are still trying to make sense of Sunday's attack on a group of people holding a peaceful demonstration in Boulder, calling for the release of the remaining hostages held by Hamas.
I got a call from my son who said, "Hey, I hear all these ambulances driving by." He was driving by my work, and something's happening on Pearl Street and you should go down there.
Amabile represents Boulder. She and Michaelson-Jeannet, who's a prominent member of the Colorado Jewish community, says the attack comes as anti-Semitism has been on the rise in Boulder and across Colorado.
I've walked with this group. They start about a block from my house, and they've been doing it since October 7th, peacefully walking from 8th and Pearl down to the courthouse at 14th and Pearl.
The Anti-Defamation League says there were 279 anti-Semitic incidents in Colorado just last year, 200 more than just 2 years ago.
So we've been seeing this happen and seeing this rhetoric and not seeing a lot of people condemning it.
This is not something that can be fixed overnight. And knowledge is power at the end of the day.
State Representative Ron Weinberg, another Jewish lawmaker and a Republican, says as Coloradans try searching for answers, it's worth looking at state laws that he says made things easier for the suspect.
We need to get back to law and order. Every single session that I've gone through, and I've just been through my 3rd, we're writing bills that are protecting this individual.
Weinberg denied he was playing politics over the attack.
No one's making anything political. I want to protect citizens in the state of Colorado.
His Democratic colleagues say politics shouldn't be a focus right now.
It's not about politics. It's about anti-Semitism, plain and simple.
And throughout the day, we've seen Republicans trying to link this attack with state laws. The governor says there's only one person to blame for this attack, and he says that is the suspect police arrested. In the newsroom, Brandon Richard, Denver 7.